Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to show you some options for shade plants, and this video has kind of evolved because initially all I had set out here were these 5 hostas because I really just wanted to do a highlight video showing you this beautiful plant. They're called an autumn frost, and I just think that they are a beautiful bright pop of color for a shady area. They also stay small, so they only grow about 2 feet wide and 12 to 16 inches tall, so you can really tuck these in anywhere. So they're a really versatile plant. But you know how areas evolve. I started adding more things, and now I ended up with 4 different varieties that I want to show you, but I think you'll like all of them. So I'm actually going to start in the back of this area with this velveteen coleus. Look at the foliage on this. Look at this with the coleus. You cannot beat that contrast. It is so pretty. I think they'll each make each other kind of shine and show up. These grow about 24 to 34 inches tall, so I thought it would be a really nice bulky kind of plant to be in back of these hostas. And so the hostas grow 12 to 16, and then we move down a layer to our 10-inch Infinity Lavender Impatiens. I love this plant. The blooms are huge. I've got a little drift of those. So these are an annual, just like the coleus, and I like to use a mixture of annual and perennial. So I know some of my plants will come back, but then I also have little pockets where I can add beautiful stuff like this in, because you just can't beat. You can't beat that color. So in front of the Impatiens, I've got a few purple Chablis Lamium, which I think is a super sweet ground cover. These grow about 8 inches tall. So I'm gonna have 4 very distinct layers, zone 4 through 8, so a great perennial. The bumblebees love the blooms on these. They work in them all the time. So what I think I'm gonna do is just get all of this stuff planted up so I can show you guys what it looks like in the end. Planting is all done, and that was pretty easy because I recently just had a huge gopher mound right here, and also just recently dug a almost dead shrub. I'm not even sure what kind of shrub it was out. So the soil was like nice and light, but I did recently mulch, so I was trying to be really careful to not mess the mulch up. So I'd move it aside, dig my hole, then try to nicely put the mulch back over the top of the plant. I think it worked out pretty good. So for the perennials, for the hosta and the lamium, I use the Espoma Biotone starter fertilizer on those. And then for the annuals, the coleus and the Impatiens, I mixed a little bit of the Proven Winter slow release plant food in around the roots. That way I know that each one of these plants has something slowly feeding it, which I really love. So I'm really excited to show you guys how this area looks here in just a couple of months. I'm sure the coleus will be a lot bigger. We'll have more blooms on the Impatiens. I'm just really pleased with how it turned out. So I hope this inspired you to go out and plant some stuff in the shade, or maybe gave you an idea of some plants to use. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.